Hiya folks, welcome to another vlog, and in this one we've got something a little bit special. We're going to be taking the Cosori Tower down to our local cafe, and they're going to be putting it to the test because they did it last year with the big Cosori Jewel. So we're going to go down to the cafe and find out exactly how it's fared in an industrial situation being used every day. But before we do that, we're going to just have a little go with our one. We've got a Sunday roast on at the moment. Sharon's halfway through doing that. And what are you going to be doing in this one, Sharon, today?
I'm just warming up the lard, and we're going to be cooking the roast potatoes and parsnips and carrots in it and making our Yorkshire pudding and stuffing balls.
Right, so we're going to just turn you around now. We're going to show you the Cosori Tower Pro, this one. This is the one with the ceramic coating on. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, baby?
Right, I should get this out now.
Right, so you've had that on. You've just had the lard in there.
Yeah, I just wanted it to melt.
And what we're finding with this Cosori Tower is that it does cook a lot quicker.
It does.
The DC motor technology is really helping speed things up.
In case it splashes. No. Oh.
There we go. So all Sharon's done there literally is parboil our veg.
Yeah.
And we're using the top tray, which hasn't got the dual blaze technology.
I'll tell you why I've done this. I was going to use the top tray for the Yorkshire puddings, but I'm frightened that they'll rise a bit too high.
Yeah.
So we're going for the deeper tray for the Yorkshires.
As you can see, the top tray, we can do the roast potatoes in there. They are parboiled. Sharon's just seasoning them up now. The Yorkshire puddings, we're going to put them in these little ramekins here. Sharon's just put a bit of lard in them. So she'll just toss them about, give them a good coating, and literally just put that back in the air fryer. Now again, 2-basket design here, simple Cosori. So you can operate this from the V-Sync app. So she's just taking it up to 180, 190 degrees centigrade. And 24 minutes you've got that on for?
Yeah.
And off we go. So she's just starting them off.
Yeah.
And the good thing about that is, you can start that top tray counting down, even though the bottom one is removed.
And in fact, that one's been on for about 7 minutes. And if you put your hand in there, that's not even hot at the bottom.
So there's no heat transfer.
No.
So some people are worried about the air fryers losing heat throughout, but as you can see there, that is actually stone cold in there. And that basket there has actually been on for a good few minutes to warm that fat up.
I think I did it on about 5 to 6 minutes beforehand.
You saw, they saw how hot that fat was because it was all bubbling.
It sizzled.
It sizzled, so there you go.
Right, I'm going to let that cook till about 18 minutes. So we'll put that on to melt now, that lard, thinking about it. We go number 2.
Just for 7 minutes.
I just want that melted and hot ready.
There we go. Now with this one, you've got the crisper trays there, as you well know, but we're not using the crisper trays in this situation, but you've also got this double height tray, which you can put that way around and put food underneath in the bottom tray, or if you need a bit more space underneath, you can turn it around because it's got longer legs on this side to get more room underneath. So what you got here, you've got your batter for the Yorkshire pudding.
And I just made some stuffing balls.
Right, so while we're waiting for them to cook, we're going to pop down to the Ragged Apron, give them their air fryer, and let's see them in action and find out how the big Cosori Jewel has done for the past year. Right folks, you join us down the Ragged Apron. Now, I don't know whether you remember or not, but last year, Cosori gave us the Dual Zone air fryer to put on test in our local canteen, cafeteria, whatever you want to call it. What are we? What are we?
We're a cafe.
We're a cafe, right.
Cafe.
And we brought it down last year, and Dale has used it every single day. And we're going to ask him now, it's a year later, and the reason why we're doing this now is because we've got one of the latest tower Cosoris, which we're going to also put under a test situation for a year. So we're going to see how the Cosori Dual Zone has performed in this kitchen for the past year. I think he's actually got some stuff in at the moment, Dale, haven't you?
Ran in 43, 42 seconds.
So before you go any further, what have you done with it? You've had it for about a year now. How has it been and what have you been using it for? Don't forget we're in a busy kitchen.
What haven't we done? We've cooked Yorkshire puddings in it,
Really?
pasties, sausages, we've reheated sausages, reheated bacon, jacky potatoes, we pork, the tomahawk pork.
I remember, in fact, we done that last year when you showed us doing that,
We've had barbecue ribs in it, we've cooked chicken in it, stuffing in it.
How have you found it? Oh, here we go.
There we go. So
he's got something in now, folks.
Yeah.
What have you got in there? Let's have a look what you got in there now.
We're just on cool now, so we've just got some jacket potatoes just literally come out of it, whether you can see.
So this is typical of what you actually would do. Short notice, you can whack them in at the last minute and you can do them. And look at that, folks, look. That's just come out of there now.
Just go out, lovely that.
Absolutely superb, fantastic. Now, how have you found the ease of using the control panel?
It's easy. We tend to use it on Grand Zone because of the...
Yeah, so you have got the
Because of the large
partitions in
tray.
there, which
Yeah.
you take out. You've actually taken the crisper
Yeah.
trays out as well, because this has got the dual blaze technology.
We've found that when you're cooking large amounts, not to have the trays in the bottom.
Yep.
Purely because it's messy trying to clean them and everything else.
Right,
Like
okay,
somebody living on their own,
Yeah.
it's going to take time. They don't really need to be taking time to
Yeah.
do it. We've found that anything that is really messy, we put foil trays in, so we can just take them out, bin them.
Yeah.
For us commercially, it's brilliant. It's a good bit of kit. Really good
But
bit of kit.
it is not a commercial air fryer, this, folks. All I wanted to do is to say what we wanted to do
Domestic.
last year was just put it in this situation, knowing it was going to be heavily used all day and every day. 6 days a week, I think you're using it.
Yeah,
aren't you?
6 days a week. It's definitely used at least 5-6 times a day minimum.
There you go.
And it's been used on all the different settings. The only setting that we haven't used is the dry.
Right.
But we've used the reheat, the grill, the bake, the roast, the air fry, and they've all worked fine.
And it's intuitive. It's pretty simple to use as well, isn't it?
It's nice and easy.
Yeah,
It's
brilliant.
nice and easy.
Now, bearing in mind that drawer's been in and out, in and out, in and out many times a day. Has it come loose? Nothing's come loose or nothing's broken
Nothing's
at all?
come loose. You can see it's still there. You can hear it clicking into place. Comes
Yeah.
straight on.
So definitely, not that it's an industrial use item, but it just gives you an idea of the durability of it as well. And one thing that we've had as well, we've had many people message us with different Cosoris and different issues that they might have had due to nine times out of 10 they've dropped a basket or whatever, and some people have even said that it's been out of the warranty period, got in contact with Cosori. They've actually said in some occasions with the air fryers, the ones that they don't do anymore, is that what we do, because we don't do that basket anymore, we'll give you a brand new air fryer. And they've actually done that. So the customer service and the durability seem to be really on point with the Cosori air fryers. Now, we've got the new one behind there. Cosori was happy for us to do this, put this one through the test as well. And you're going to be unboxing it, obviously, in your own time sort of thing.
Doing it now.
Oh, she's doing it now. She's doing it now, look. So we've got the Twin Tower here. We're going to be putting this to the test. Same thing as well. And you're going to be reporting what you found with this one as well.
We're going to try. I haven't really done any research on this one, but I will have a look and see what it's capable of doing, and we'll definitely be putting it to a test. We'll have to squeeze everything up so it'll be at the side of its big brother, shall we say. Which one's going to be the big brother?
Yeah. This is ease of use really, because it's very intuitive. If you've used that one, the controls are very similar on that one as well. That's one thing you'll get with a Cosori air fryer, is the simplicity and the user-friendly element of the control pads, because they're all pretty much the same. Anyway, we'll leave them to just unpack that, and then we'll have a quick look around it, and then we'll come back to you a little bit later. So we'll see you in a minute. So there you go, folks. Very interesting stuff. But let's get back to our one now. Let's get the old Yorkshire puddings in. I think that should be heated up enough now.
Right, let's put these over here.
So there we go. That's our ramekins we use for the Yorkshire puddings.
Them in quickly.
So we're just dropping them in the bottom. We haven't got the crisper tray in, folks, and
No.
you need the hot fat for the Yorkshire puddings, and make sure that you see the sizzle, otherwise your fat's not hot enough and they may not rise, which they're doing absolutely superbly. Basically, that's it. So in we go.
Right. Going to press number 2. I want it at 200, and we're going up to about 15.
There we go, 15 minutes, folks. So just going to have a look at the roasted vegetables, and as you can see, folks, already they're crisping up. So that top element is enough to produce the crispy roast veg which we're after here. Don't forget, they have been parboiled.
Yeah.
Superb. So if we wanted to, we could set the timer on that, Sharon, for them to both to finish at the same time, but we don't really need to. We're also using our induction hob there, obviously, for the veg, and we've just slow cooked all of our meat. So using the Cosori Tower in our last video we done, we actually produced a roast dinner in 30 minutes, which was absolutely fantastic.
It was, it's very tasty.
So do check that video out if you haven't seen it. It will be in the playlist, and we're going to just get back now.
To dish up, I'll call you through.
There you go. See you in a minute. Right, he's unboxed it, folks. It's taken pride of place next to the big one. Let's show you. There you go. What a lovely setup they are, and very similar design as you can see there, and also very easy to use now.
Well, we don't know because we're going to turn it on now, aren't we?
Of course you are, and I'm not going to tell you how to work it. So you just got a bit of quiche in here at the moment, haven't you?
Oh, we'll have in a minute. So yeah, we're just going to quickly turn it on. The same noise, exactly the same noise.
Yeah, so power like that. Now you got basket number 1 is the top tray. Basket number 2 is the bottom tray.
Can you please be gentle with this?
Be gentle with
Oh,
it.
don't worry, we'll be gentle with it.
No,
So-
the bottom's quickest,
The bottom one's the quickest because that's got the dual blaze technology. So you press number 2 and then you'll see your same old familiar controls there. Temperature on one side, time on the other.
Okay, so we're going to go 180,
Yep.
10 minutes.
180 for 10 minutes. You're going to put this quiche in, folks. That will go in the bottom tray.
Yeah, so we've just put it in a metal tray. So basically, we can take this out. If
Yeah, you can leave that out, can't you? As you do with the other ones.
I'm not going to, I'm just going to drop it straight and it fits.
Don't squash it.
Almost perfect.
Yep. There you go. In she goes then.
Here she goes.
So exactly the same. 180 for 10 minutes. Press the play button. Off you go.
Done.
There you go. Because it's got the dual blaze technology, there's no preheat on that as well, so you haven't got to worry about any of that. Using the dual blaze technology, top and bottom element in the bottom tray. Happy
I
days.
think this one.
So that's dual blaze.
Yeah.
That bit isn't.
That one's a single element at the top, yeah.
If you just bear with me on a second on this one. Ah, so the difference in this one's got approved setting,
Yes.
whereas this one hasn't.
No. But that, I don't know if the dry is different than the prove.
Well, it's got dry and proof.
Oh, prove, yeah, prove.
Yes, because my one at home's got
Prove. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I think Sharon's used that when she's been proving bread, actually.
So yeah, it's ideal to use bread. So that's the extra setting that you've got.
Yeah.
Which is for proving bread.
But again, nice and simple to use. Sleek design, exactly the same. So happy days. I hope you're going to enjoy that one. Put it to the test. Give it a good bashing.
Oh, we will do.
And I think you'll find that the ceramic coatings in the Tower version. This is the Tower Pro, by the way, folks. I think they do a Tower version, which is the one below, which hasn't got the ceramic coatings, and it doesn't latch up with a V-Sync app. So that's just to let you know that. This is the Tower version, and they should find it a lot easier to keep it clean. So don't forget, folks, you can actually cook over 3 levels with this because you have got the dual level grill which you can sit in, and we've done it before where we've actually put the roasted vegetables in the large tray at the bottom, cook the vegetables underneath, put the meat on top. We put belly porks and chops on there, and in the top basket we cook the roast potatoes and done it all together in a 30-minute roast which we've done on our channel. So do check that one out if you haven't seen that one. Right, we're coming down now. 5 seconds to go. There we go. And there's no cool down period with this, folks. It just ends and that's it. You're ready to go. So that's been on for just under 10 minutes or about 10 minutes, and that's, as you can see, that's actually sizzling on the top there already, folks.
Look at that.
Absolutely superb.
Perfect.
So I think it's going to be a good testing place to have this air fryer, and also how the coating lasts as well, folks, which is one of the things that a lot of people are worried about on air fryers and any cooking appliance, actually, the Teflon coating. So this has got the ceramic coating on this as well. Anyway, we're going to leave them to it now for the next year, and then we'll come back and see how this fares in 12 months time. And all the links for these air fryers, the large one and also the Turbo Tower Pro, which one this is, I'll leave the links in the description just below this video, folks. Do check them out. There may be a discount code down there on Amazon or whatever, so do check it out anyway. Right, okay, that's that time, folks. They're just going off now, look. Ended. Let's have a little look at these.
There we go.
Oh, look at them roasted vegetables, folks. A lot of people like them a bit lighter, a lot of people like them darker, but that is just how we like them. Absolutely fantastic. And the Yorkshire puddings, look at that, how they've risen in that bottom tray there. Our stuffing balls are in there. They're lovely browned and crusted. Absolutely superb. So Sharon's already...
I'm glad I've done that. I used the bottom tray for the rising factor.
Yeah. And that is done with Sharon's own special mix. If you haven't seen one of our previous videos where Sharon shows you the mix there. Now just look at this veg, folks, look. How good does that look? Now you've got roasted parsnips in there, Sharon.
Yeah, and potatoes.
Potatoes and carrots as well. Look at that.
And Martin is joining us, but he doesn't have many. This is the only day he has roast potatoes.
Yeah, and Sunday is our favourite meal, our favourite roast. And I think you'll agree that they are fantastic. Look at that. Even little baby Frank now. And we actually done the crackling. Can you hear that? In the Cosori mini oven over there as well. So that's our main 3 appliances now. And this little beauty, as I say, cooks very, very fast. It has the turbo blaze technology in the bottom tray. It's got the DC dual motors in there as well, and it is superb.
Can we just show how easy?
Right.
Look, Look at that.
Nothing sticks to that ceramic coating. It is
it's just
absolutely
amazing.
superb.
I love that.
A vast improvement over the other models.
Yes.
And let's have a look at these Yorkshire puddings now. Look at them stuffed
There we
edibles.
go.
Absolutely superb.
One for Daddy, one for Mummy, or Nanny, should we say, and Granddad, and one for
Baby Frank as well. Look at that, look. Yorkshire puddings. Look,
Perfect.
all cooked all the way through. Bearing in mind she put them on the base there. The dual blaze technology cooks them all the way through there. Absolutely superb. Look at them, look, fantastic. Well, there you go, folks. That's our Sunday lunch. And it'll be very interesting to see how well the Cosori Tower Pro features in the Ragged Apron, our local cafe, which we visit on a regular basis. It will be put through its paces there, just like the Cosori Jewel was as well. And that is still holding up, and they use that every single day, multiple times a day. And they're so over the moon with it because it gets them out of trouble and it saves them energy, because they normally have the big ovens, and they've cut back on energy for things like jacket potatoes, sausages, all that sort of stuff, quiche and all the stuff that they want to prepare very, very quickly or short notice. Anyway, the links for both of them air fryers will be down there in the description. Do make sure you check them out and get the best deal possible below. And we'll come back in a year's time and see what that one's doing.
See you in a year.
Thanks very much, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is real life cooking in real life situations. And we'll see you in the next video. And until then, bye for now.